Hey folks, long time no see. I was updating my investing strategy for a couple of months and now I'm ready to share. But before we start, let me remind you there are two types of analysis you can do. One is technical and another one is fundamental. Usually, the technical one is focused or used by those guys who are trading, and fundamental analysis is used for those who are investing. And I was doing at the beginning of my investing career purely technical. Then I switched it back to fundamental plus using some technicals. But I will show you a couple of examples when there were stocks and they exist right now with perfect technicals. Oh, sorry, fundamentals. But if you look at their chart, at their price growth, they are not impressive at all. So I use it or kind of developed the better strategy, which was focused on finding stocks that are stable. So, what does it mean stable? The growth of the stock is predictable, so it's like growing months over months over months. For sure, not many stocks can grow like months to months for a couple of years or something. So I grabbed some stats from various sources and created my own script that analyzed the historical prices of those stocks. And one of the targets was to find stocks that are profitable year over year for the last 5 years. Because if you look at the any financials or history of the company on really popular sites such as Yahoo Finance, Google Finance, or TradingView or whatever, you will see the different selectors. You can check the price of the stock for last months, last like a quarter, last year, and last 5 years. So there are some options to check the price for last 5 years or 10 years. But I was just okay, like most sites giving you an option to see a price for last 5 years. So that's what I'm focused on. So basically, to find the stocks which are profitable year over year for their last 5 years. And that was my initial thought. I found such stocks. I created several articles on my website, and I really suggest you to take a look because I was not posting a video, but really updating my website. So there will be, there are a lot of articles related to different categories or sectors of stocks, and lately the stocks I'm adding, these are kind of stable stocks that I am talking right now. But when I look at the price, yeah, it was more or less easy to find stocks which are profitable year over year. But I started to improve my investing strategy and scope down and harden the rules. So I was just like, okay, if I can find stocks which are profitable year over year, will I be able to find the stock which are profitable like a half a year? So the price of a stock should be going up every 6 months, and it should be for last 5 years or something. And then I started to harden my rules even more. So I was just like, okay, let's do the same for every 3 months. And because the script I created is my own, so I tune it or can use different months to find the stock. So it will be like a 4 months or something. So not specifically like 3 months, 6 months, year or something, and same for years because after some time there were no stocks which are profitable like every quarter or every 6 months for the last 5 years. So I started to play around with different ranges, like okay, maybe not 5 years, but maybe like 4 years or 3 years or 6 years. But let's find stocks that are profitable like 7 months. After 7 months the price is going up. And yeah, for sure I check it the overall historical price, like what was in the past, and I suggest you to do the same. So now I'm mainly focused on finding those stocks that are stable in terms of profits. So I'm not looking at the financials. And for sure, when I'm adding stock to my website, I have a financial section. So for those of you who are still want to filter or check out the financials, I highly recommend you to do so. So it's not an investing advice, it's just a way of how I find the stocks So basically, I am looking for right now for stocks that are constantly growing and then filtering them out by financials, not vice versa. Because in the past, I was just like, okay, let's filter out all stocks by financials and then try to find some good of them just looking at the price. And it was not easy task because such stocks are just like 5 or 10 stocks out there. But on the market traded about 10,000 stocks or even more. I mean, mostly Americas and Europe. And in the world, I found, I think, like over 100,000 stocks, and I was able to get tickers for about 50,000 stocks, and that was the hardest task to just get the tickers. And once I got the tickers, I pulled all historical prices and started to compare. So what I'm doing right now, I'm updating my website, usually on daily basis, just adding one stock at a time. So if you just open the website and see the latest article, that one is updated, so you can check the stocks here. They're usually sorted by price growth in percentage for the last 5 years. Sometimes it's not as accurate, but that's the overall goal. And now let me actually show you the website, the articles, and what results I got. So here is my website, same as my last name, cipolo.com, and here you can see the stocks for different sectors. And there are some other articles, so if I go to investing, you will see just articles related to investing, not for DevOps or engineering, but if you are interested in those, feel free to check out. I recently uploaded the article with how to update your Ubuntu to the latest 24.04 version, which will be next LTS release. But let's get back to the topic. If I open, for example, industrial stocks, I still not yet uploaded the article about pharmaceuticals or healthcare stocks. I updated today, but I'll show you in a bit. So let's take a look at the article structure. So I have an like overview paragraph where I talk about companies that will be listed. Not all of them, because there are usually many of them, like 15 or something. So I usually list like 3 companies or something like that. And then we will see a combined chart. So I use a widget from TradingView, and it allows you to kind of summarize or sum prices of a stock, so you will get the average of like a price growth for all these companies. And it's limited to just 10 stocks. So even if I have an article like 15 stocks or 20 stocks, I can't put more than 10. So that's why I said it's the chart graph for top 10 stocks. And yeah, this is what you will get if you invested in those stocks like 5 years ago. By default, as you can see, I display chart, as I mentioned, for last 5 years. And if you invested like 5 years ago, now your investment would grow to like $2,834.35. So it's like almost 3,000. And 5 years ago, you need about like 700 something. And as you can see, it's like pretty stable growth with for sure in 2020 it was drove down because of COVID. But yeah, that's how it is. And then if you scroll down, you will see a section related to each stock mentioned in this article. And yeah, as I mentioned, also you will see financials. For example, sales growth quarter over quarter for builders for first source is a negative, so you might not invest in this company. But let me also guide you or explain how I invest or how I pick when to invest in particular company. For example, that one is good, so I included it in the article because it's over 1000% for the last 5 years. But I wouldn't invest in this company personally right now because it trades at the top of all-time high price, so it's not good idea. If I scroll down a little bit, for example, here is the Hudson Technologies, and as you can see, if we like visually draw the article, draw the line at the bottom, it's now part for the technical analysis. It trades at the local bottom, and now it might be considered as a good entrance. I will show you also in a bit how I would do that on TradingView, but let's take a look at the other articles, other stocks. So here are Quanta Services, also trading at the top, so just add to watch list, but don't invest in the company right now. Same for Comfort Systems USA and so on and so forth. That one, Supply Network Limited, one of the best. As you can see, the price spikes and drawdowns are really low, and it made over like a 400, almost 500%. And another thing, this is a company that is traded on Australian exchange, so it's also good for your diversification. So not just invest into European stocks or US stocks, but I also prefer to like spread the money across different parts of the world. So yeah, this is the Australian stock, and yeah, if we continue to scroll down, there will be other stocks. This one, CBIS, was I think the best company, the most stable company I found like at all. When I check it, like price grows for every 3 months for last 4 years. That one just the company that I found, and recently it jumped up really high. So before that, as you can see, the price growth was really stable. But let's get back to the other article. That one I didn't post yet, but it will be uploaded like in an hour or something once I finish recording the video. So if I open, it's running on my own machine, and yeah, it will be uploaded. And this is for best healthcare stocks. So here you will see even smoother growth of the price, and you will get over 200%. And almost any article I created when I added the stocks, the stable ones, the percentage growth for the last 5 years is over 200%. So it's really nice, like over, I would say, like 3 times more than you invested. And yeah, that one I found recently, Neuron Pharmaceuticals, and yeah, the price has jumped like crazily. But there are more well-known companies such as Eli Lilly, and let me scroll down. Yeah, that one is also grew up really high, UFP Technologies. But yeah, there are Novo Nordisk, which I really like. As you can see, it's growing really steadily, and this one can be considered as a nice investment chance if the price will go down a little bit, like to 120 or something. So yeah, that's basically my logic, my idea about investing, and here is the same as I'm scroll down for intracellular therapies. So there is also a local minima, so the price most likely will go up, and yeah, that's the approach I use. And then for McKesson Corporation, it just like looks like any time is good to buy, because it just slowly going up. But looking at the percentage, like 361% for the last 5 years, I wouldn't say it's slowly, so it's really nice for sure. Just click always on all, so we will see the historical price, because for example that particular company went down from like all-time highs $225, and it was something like June 15, and it was going down for a couple of years. So that's easy to see here, but in reality, when you see your investment is going down like year over year, it's hard to believe that it will come back to growth, and you just want to sell your stock and take your money, like whatever you can save from this investment. But for those who are patient, and yeah, you see, it's really rewardful. The price went up like crazy from $125 to currently is $500, so it's like 4x. And yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, there are different companies, so I won't be going through each and all of them, but that's the overall idea. And if I open like almost any stock, for example, this is the financial stocks, best as you can see, best financial stocks, and I look at the price. It's also It's not 10 companies, a bit smaller, just like probably like 7 or something. But yeah, you can see it's also around 200%. So some of the sectors giving you over 200%, such as technology stocks, some other less. But you can find really nice opportunities, like for this Kinsale Capital Group. It's also local minima, and yeah, more or less the same. So just explore the website, and you will find really nice opportunities. I hope that was helpful. If yes, please like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Ciao.